Y'all want to see how I went from this to this? Then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the growing family. And guys, do me a favor and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay guys, so this is a continuation of my last video, how I apply my lace wigs. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check that last video out for me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So what I'm doing with this here today is I am going to cut this into a bob. So I've already put the rubber bands where I want to cut it at. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to take my handy dandy scissors and I'm going to cut right underneath the rubber band. Now, I do recommend making sure that this hair is wet before you cut it because what I noticed is when I wet it, I had some uneven parts and it was, I'm not going to say longer, but because this is the length I wanted it, but it just appeared to be longer than what I thought it would be, but that's fine. So you want to cut that off. And as you guys can see, one side is longer than the other. That's the way I wanted it to look. So as you can see here, I'm going in where I felt like the hair was a little uneven and I'm just trimming underneath of that. And then I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to do the same thing. Try to get it as even as possible. Okay, so I think I've got it where I want to be. And as you can see, my little helper right here, he watches everything I do. He's ready to help me. He has the spray bottle in hand. But yeah, that's my baby. That's Justin. So then as you can see here, I'm just combing through it, making sure there's, no stragglers or anything like that. Okay, so for the fun part, let's get into the styling of this. So I'm going for that wet look. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and I am wetting the hair with the spray bottle. And as I'm wetting it, I'm doing that scrunch up motion with my hand just to scrunch it up so we can get that curl pattern coming back in. And I noticed that I probably wet my hair too much. So you don't want to soak your hair. You want to wet it enough to where it's not like dripping, how it's like dripping all down me, all down my chest. So now I'm just going to go in with this brush. This brush is really good, guys. I got this brush off of Amazon. Look at the water all dripping down me. This is what I'm talking about. And then I'm going back in with more water like an idiot after the water is already came through dripping, drip, drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip. But yeah, I can make a song out of anything, y'all. But yeah, I'm still going in and I'm wetting this. But anyway, back to this detangler brush. I got this detangler brush from off of Amazon. And I'm going to leave a link down below. This is a really good detangler brush. So now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to comb this hair out. Get the kinks out, whatever kind of kinks it is. Comb it through real good. So I'm still brushing it through, but remember when I said in the beginning, you should probably wait until this hair is wet to cut it. As you can see, now I'm starting to see the little stragglers come in, and this is what I was meaning by making sure that you probably wet the hair first before actually cutting it. Here goes my little helper. He see mommy dripping the water, and he giving me my tissue so I can wipe myself off. He's so sweet, y'all. Then I'm going to go in with this Moroccan curling cream. They sell this in a beauty supply store, and I'm going to put that amount on my hand, and I'm going to rub this through my hair. This is going to define that curl pattern, bring the curl back, and like I said, I'm rubbing it through. So now that I've worked that product into the side of the hair, I'm going to go back in with that detangler brush, and I'm going to comb it out some more. Just to make sure, all the kinks is out, because with curly hair, it can sometimes get knotted. So you want to make sure you comb it out pretty good so you can have a pretty decent curl pattern. And then you want to go in and you want to scrunch that hair up. After the scrunching, I'm going to go in on the other side and I'm going to take that Moroccan curling cream. And I am going to put that on the other side, And I am just going to scrunch that up like so. The scrunching is really good for bringing the curl pattern back, y'all. Make sure y'all do y'all scrunching, okay? So next, I'm going to go in with my handy dandy Eco Styling Gel, okay? This is key. I repeat, public service announcement. This is key to getting that wet hair look, okay? So I had to purchase a new one, and now I'm opening it because I had ran out. You want to take that much, and you want to rub it through your hair. Okay, this is the thing about why I was saying don't wet your hair too much, because if you wet it too much, when you put the gel on, it's going to kind of weigh the hair down, opposed to giving it that wet, curly, sexy look. I mean, mine still worked out, but I realized when I went in to do it another time, it worked better when I wet my hair less. So yeah, then you want to do your scrunching. Make sure you scrunch. Okay, so after you got your scrunching in on that side, you're going to go in on the other side. You're going to do the same thing. Take some of that Eco Style Gel, rub it through, get on the side. Make sure you get in the back. Make sure you get up underneath the hair too. And what we're going to do, y'all, we're going to scrunch. Scrunch, scrunch. Scrunch it. Scrunch, scrunch it. Scrunch that hair on up. You hear me? All right, time to take a break from scrunching. Now, I can't remember what this is. Oh, this is the Argon Oil. The label then rubbed off, y'all. Sorry, but it's Argon Oil. You can get this from the beauty supply store too. And you want to put some in your hand, like a dime size amount, and you want to rub that through your hair. And you want to brush it out with the detangler, and then you want to go back to scrunching. This process is pretty repetitive. It's pretty easy. I wouldn't say that it's tedious. I would say that it's just repetitive. You got to keep going in and doing it. And it requires a lot of product to get that wet look, unfortunately. So, trying to show y'all right here how much I use, but it's like, okay, Trina, it's clear. They ain't going to see it. Duh. So, now I'm going in on the other side. I'm doing the same thing. This is also key to the wet look, too. The Eco Style Gel. If you don't have any other products, the most important products, I would say, of course, is the water, the Eco Style Gel, and then some type of shine that you want to use in your hair, and frizz control. I didn't use the frizz control in this video, but the one that I do use on this hair is by Garnier Fructis, and it's in a green bottle. I'll link it down below, and that stuff is really good. It does really control the frizziness. All right, guys, so we're almost to the finish line. So right now, I'm just going to go in and do some final touches. I'm going to cut this side piece of hair just a little shorter. I guess this would be considered like a form of baby hair, maybe. I'm not sure. And then I'm just going to continue scrunching, running my fingers through the hair. Yeah, just like I said, it's pretty repetitive, pretty easy. It's just about using the right products, that's all. And then I'm going to go in with that Got to Be Free spray. And I'm just going to spray that around my hair just so when that curl does dry, it'll hold. I mean, this hair doesn't really have any problem holding, but because I use the Eco Style Gel, and that's a heavy product, sometimes it can weigh it down. So, yeah, as you can see, the curls are already trying to come in. That's why I said the scrunching plays a vital role. Okay, guys? A vital role. All right, guys, y'all know what time it is. There go that edge. Hold on. Style Factor Edge Booster. I had to think of the name and get it right. So I'm not going to do too much with the baby hairs on this one. But I am going to do some just so we can make sure that the lace is properly covered. Now, I did cut my own baby hairs into this, and I do have baby hairs on this, but I'm just not, I don't want to say that I'm not, but I just don't kind of want to do the baby hairs right now. But yeah, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do baby hairs for y'all. What is wrong with my English today? Lord Jesus, my pronunciation. God, help me. Okay, and I'm going to take that Pump It Up Freeze Spray. You only need a little bit because the The edge booster is pretty good at holding, but you know, for a firmer, extra hold, you just want to take a little bit. And then I seen a little part of my lace right there that wasn't melting, and off camera I wound up going in and cutting that piece off anyway, where I was just pressing it down it. Y'all gonna see right there. Yep, I cut that off. So that little piece of annoying lace that wasn't melting properly, since I sprayed the freeze spray on there, I'm gonna go in with the blow dryer, and I'm just gonna blow dry it down to see if it melts properly. And it did melt, but after I looked at it off camera, I just noticed that it was just coming out too far, and I just, you know, cut around it because I want this hairline to mimic my hairline. So, yep. Okay, peeps. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with some powder, and this is the one by Mark. See, what the hell is going on with my dear pronunciation? This is by MAC, and it's the dark mineralized skin finish powder. And I'm going to just go in with a brush, and I'm just going to dab that right there with that little annoying piece of laces and through my part, just to make it a bit more realistic. Okay, guys, so this is the final look. I really love the way that this came out. You want to let it dry down just a little bit. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose.